Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my channel, Marriage, Politics, and Sports. Hey, listen, I'm gonna put my 2 cents into this Ice Cube, Ice T, Shabago, man. I tell you what, man, for a person who's been on a Law and Order, working with cops, even for acting, he should know better. So we're gonna go through the video. Courtesy, you got it for somebody else, but we're gonna go through the video. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. And I think it's a lesson in what not to do and how not to act when you're faced with a cop. And I think he was lucky that the cop himself might have been a person who is familiar with being on the streets, if you can go by his accent, or else it could have been much, much worse. So, anyway, I'm going to play the video and we're going to stop and start it. And tell you what, man, I can't believe he behaved like a petulant child in this thing. But that's just my thing. But go for yourself. You tell me what you think in the comments. All right, so let's get started with this. All right, you could tell me.
How's it going, sir?
What's up, officer?
Officer Sill, Hudson County Sheriff's Office. Let you know you're being recorded, okay?
I'm headed to the DMV. That's where I'm going to get all my registration and everything straight on this car.
Initially, it looked like a routine traffic stop. Everything was cool. But man, things got out of hand really quickly.
You know your registration expired since 2021.
That's where I'm going. I'm headed right there.
When did you decide to go and change?
Yesterday. I went yesterday.
But what I'm saying is your registration been expired since 2021.
The car's been parked.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I'm sure. That's why I'm trying to get this car set up to go. Yesterday I went to the DMV and they said that their system was down, so that's where I'm headed. I got 7 cars. I'm trying to get them all straight.
You say you went.
Yeah, listen. So far, so good, but just this first part. But just keep listening.
To DMV yesterday, they said the system is down.
Yesterday, yep.
What time was your appointment yesterday?
I didn't have an appointment. They just take me.
You need to have an appointment to go to DMV.
I don't need one.
Why is that?
Because they know me.
All right, so right there, let me just stop it right there. That's when you start understanding that Ice-T is smelling himself, okay? I think that's where I think the beginning of this thing going wrong with him saying that. He did, of course they might know you, but this is a clout part of people who have fame and they think everybody should just acquiesce because they are who they are. So I think this is where it begins to go wrong for him. All right, so we're going to skip up a little bit. And we're going to continue.
Passport? You have a driver's license with you?
Yeah. I'm getting that. That has. That's expired.
So you have your license expired.
All right, so here we go. So now, not only does he don't have tags on his car, his driver's license is expired as well, and he's driving a car there. Now, I understand many of us might have taken a chance to go to the DMV, but he could have somebody, he could have Ubered over to the DMV. He could have had somebody drop him off at the DMV. He could have done all kinds of stuff as opposed to actually driving dirty, right? And so he's driving dirty, and now he's talking to the cop, and the cop is just saying, all of this shit is starting to pile on. This car and Ice-T should not be on the road, right? So that's simple. There's no way around that. You can't talk your way out of that. All you have to do is really lean into it, right? I mean, there's another way you could have probably talked to this cop, and we'll get to that
as well.
That's why I'm going to the DMV.
Sir, even if it's 1 feet, you cannot drive with an expired license and expired registration.
I mean, you could. Why don't once you follow me right to this garage, right here, the DMV is right there. You don't gotta be that serious about this.
Now he's telling the cop what his job should be, right? Now, and he's telling the cop what his job should be, right? So we're already kind of at odds. Maybe he didn't sound so nasty when he said it, but again, you're not giving the orders, right? You're not. You're a person who's driving dirty, okay? And the cop is trying to tell you that this is a legitimate stop. And when cops have a legitimate stop, they got to have reasons to let you go, right? As opposed to, you just telling them what you want them to do. That's what I believe, right? Because if they call it in, there's got to be a reason. Well, you had all these things against them and you just let them go. I think they have to have some kind of something on the record for every stop.
I mean, you can, but you don't have to.
Well, is it serious? So, give me 1 second.
I could park the car right here and then walk to the DMV.
It's 5-6. I'm good with our.
Those are all the things.
You said you have other vehicles registered?
I have 7 vehicles.
Okay.
Receipt. Do you want me to start the hood?
It's 5-6. Standby. You could have drive the other vehicle who was registered and get this one
Can I
registered.
handle this? Can I handle this? You gonna take me to jail?
I'm not gonna take you to jail.
Okay, can I park the car here and walk to the DMV?
I'm gonna tow your vehicle.
No, you're not finna tow my vehicle. Let me park my car right here.
You're not gonna move your car, sir. You give me your keys right now, and I'm gonna tow your vehicle. You try to be more respectful with me, I'm gonna respect you the same way.
Well, then let me. You see, I'm going.
No, you're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna tell you what to do. So give me your keys right now. You're gonna go that route.
I asked you, can I park my car?
I said not. Give me your keys, sir.
If I'm not under arrest, then I'm getting out of my car.
All right, so he gets out of his car, okay? And all right, so this is where I think it also escalates. All right, so let's I'm gonna fast forward a little bit more, and let's just go from him getting out of his car.
Don't touch me. Don't
Give me
like that.
Give me my paperwork. Get this on camera. This motherfucker is. I'm a foot away from
Keep your
DMV.
distance.
You are a fucking asshole.
I'm not an asshole. You've been an asshole to me.
I'm an asshole.
You know what? Okay, so now he's cursing at the cop, and then he directly calls the cop an asshole, right? I mean, come on, man. I mean, I know you just play acting on TV, but at some point, right? You got to know how to behave as a grown man, right? So even when you just play acting as a cop, it's so funny because his character on the show would never accept some bullshit like this from a guy he stopped, even though he's an SVU, right? His Tutuola would never accept somebody saying all this shit to him. And so here he is, in his real character as a rapper, I guess. But forget all the fame, forget all of this shit. He's a father, he's a husband, he's in the public eye, and he's behaving like a petulant child. You're driving dirty, man. This is the point where you're supposed to be humble, right? Listen, this cop has an accent, right? I think he's Hispanic. So if he's Hispanic, I can almost assume that he's also familiar with the hood, right? A little bit, whether he's part of the hood or not. It's growing up, he probably understands attitude from blacks and from other Hispanics and all that kind of stuff. But if this was like a redneck dude, right? This could have gotten much, much worse. Okay, this guy's giving him grace, and he's just mad because he's calling the cops lost patience with him, but he's not out of patience, right? Because he's not talking about anything violent. He's not even trying to arrest him, but he's hearing all this shit. You call him an asshole. We pretty much don't call regular people assholes, right? So I don't know, man. So sometimes when a guy smells himself, they do dumb shit. So I think this is one of the dumb. He's got to take an L for this, okay?
I'm trying to get to the DMV. I showed you all the paperwork. Let me start recording your dumb ass.
So 5-6, start the hood and start now the unit.
You're in the parking lot for Dunkin' Donuts, right?
5-6, receive.
Irish communications to SO83. That's right to reach you. That's 5-6 to take another 5 more.
But I think the officer is showing a lot of patience. I think there's some people starting to gather around. And I mean, even in the background, you can hear Ice-T call him a dumbass and all this kind of stuff. I'm telling you, I believe the officer has some serious patience here, okay? That's what I'm thinking, all right? I mean, of course, this shouldn't escalate into anything violent or anything like that. So this officer, I think, is pretty well trained. He's pretty well trained. He doesn't want to get into this confrontation, but he's right. The officer's right. You driving dirty, and I got you, okay? And it's as simple as that. Sometimes you just got to accept the fact that you got caught. And, I guess it's really exacerbated because he can see the DMV right in front of him. It's like, I almost made it to the promised land, and this guy is stopping me right at the front damn door. All right? So you got to suck that up, Ice-T. You got to suck it up. That's what I'm saying. All right, so you know what? I'm going to move it forward a little bit more, and then we're going to continue. Oh, man, this is so funny. This is good. Well, you know what? It's good. It's good.
So what happened, Sarge?
What's up, Sarge?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm trying to get to DMV to register my cars.
Okay.
I got all the paperwork and everything there. I asked the officer, could I just go over here or even park my car so that I could walk over there and get all my paperwork together? He says he wants to tow my car.
All right, give me a second. Let me find out what's going on here, and then we'll figure something out, okay?
Okay.
Right.
It's doing a little too much, Sarge.
Okay, so what I was going to do is...
Well, you know what? Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment on what you think. Is Ice-T wrong? Is he right? What do you think about the officer's conduct? I think this conduct was pretty good. So what do you think about it? So we're gonna just give me some comments. You share this video. Let's go ahead and get this thing in the algorithm or whatever, man. You know what? Because I was trying to get a pure feed from somewhere. I found this one, so I'm using it from Willie D. So let's go.
Does he issue him a ticket? Let him park here? Okay. He jumped out of the vehicle. He didn't ask me. He came so close to me. And he said, he called me an asshole. He called me an asshole. And he said, give me all the paperwork right now. And everything's been recorded. And your vehicle has been towed. And you're receiving tickets. For right now, for tactical purposes. Oh shit! I forgot to. All right,
gonna issue him the ticket, and that's gonna be it, right? He's gonna leave the car here.
Up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay.
You're gonna leave the car here. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna park the car here.
No problem.
Go across the street and get the paperwork for the car.
Okay, but he's getting 4 tickets though.
All right. Okay.
Driving registered motor vehicle, driving with an expired license.
Okay.
Improper display. You got no front plates and no inspection sticker.
Okay. How many did you make out already?
What's that? 4.
You give me 4. You already sent them in?
Not yet.
Yes. Can you bring it down to 2?
Sorry.
Okay. All right. No, that's up to you, bro. I can't tell you. Okay. All right.
So now the sergeant tried to do Ice-T a solid by getting those down to 2 tickets, but he was so belligerent, so nasty to this cop. The cop said, listen, he's getting 4 damn tickets, and he's lucky I'm not going to tow the car, right? I mean, that's what the cop is thinking, because he acquiesced on towing the car, because that would have been over the top, right? Because he can get his shit straight, drive home, okay? And so the cop is giving him grace. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, because he doesn't have to. They could legally tow this damn car, and he would have to go ahead and pay that fine to get the car out of tow, right? And, you know, heaven forbid they don't come with a flatbed, because you can't tow a car like this with some of that bullshit. Matter of fact, you don't want nobody to tow your car if you don't have to. So, okay, let's continue.
I can't tell him as a sergeant what to do. I can guide him and I can make a recommendation. He's going to give you 4 tickets. Okay. I asked him not to give you the 4 tickets, but he could bring it down to 2. He said no. He's giving you the 4 tickets.
What are the 4 tickets?
He says you have no front plate, no inspection sticker, no registration, and your driver's license is expired.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay, for a second, Ice-T seemed a little bit okay, man. That's not fate. All right, you know what? Okay.
I did.
Okay. All right.
So I know if you want to come with me or
Okay. So they know that that you're not going to get the tow and that you're going to.
I'm a little right now. Okay.
At some point, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if you told me, but everything's being recorded on the body cameras. So, okay.
So, as my sergeant, we're not going to tow your vehicle, but you're receiving summonses. These are keys. Is your paperwork, driver's license, everything you gave me? You're receiving a ticket for no front plates.
Where's all the other paperwork?
It's in there. Everything you gave me. It's in the vehicle. You have no inspection, driving expired registration, and driving with expired license.
You're, like I said, you're going to leave the car here and just go to
DMV.
DMV.
I'm walking DMV and handle this.
So, you do know your registration is expired and your license too.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that I didn't know if you just knew your registration was expired. You got both.
I got everything.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right. No, I'm good.
All right. You told
Just
him
the way he showed. Okay, I was gonna park the vehicle. No tickets issued, but just next time show some respect. That's all I gotta say.
I don't have to.
All right.
Okay, I don't have either.
All right,
So you have a great day, sir.
So he's arrogant all the way to the end. We're gonna stop it there, all right? So he's arrogant all the way to the end. He doesn't have to show respect. Of course you do. You know, not just because he's a cop, because you have a position, a place. You know, you should have just been respectful. I believe that if he would have told a cop, listen, man, you know, I know I'm driving dirty. He doesn't have to use the word driving dirty, but you know, I know I'm driving dirty, but the DMV is right here. I thought I could make it, get my stuff in order, and then I could be driving. You know, I got the tags, I got the license, I got all this stuff. I know I shouldn't be on the road. If you're gonna give me a listen, if it's a ticket, great, but let me finish my transaction, and you know, no argument, right? You can walk me over to the DMV. I think this cop might have probably would have still gave him a ticket, because you can't be on the road without a license, he might have had to show something. He had to get hit for something, right? But he was just arrogant all the way to the end, man. And then so listen, I mean, this is not like they don't like he's not gonna get like canceled or any shit like that, right? Because half the people, if you look at the comments, they're on his side. I'm not one. I mean, all the people that look up to Ice-T and these celebrities, and I'm glad since the election, the celebrities have taken a big hit because they all seem like assholes. However, you know, you want to train young black, especially black men. You know, you can't, you know, at some point, you just got to suck that shit up, right? Because every time you encounter a cop, it's a dangerous situation. It really is. And he didn't do anything to train people. You might not want to be a role model, but sometimes that's just not up to you. So I'm not going to belabor this anymore. Yeah, listen, anybody here, hit a like button, man. You know, look at the replay, share it, leave some comments. I'd appreciate all that. And hey, well, welcome to the channel. R Payne, marriage, politics, and sports. Over and out.